Okay, here we go for intermediate television production, and this is your next project. So if like always, I'll do a demo of you of exactly what I'm looking for. Your testing and everything has talked about a lot of media encoder. Now we're going to be starting using some of that B-roll you should have been shooting, and if you don't have at this point, you still have options for it. So don't be thinking everything's going to fall apart for you right now. Get my mic set up a little bit better here. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a window capture here. This is my my setup now. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple things. I have already added in this one thing, but I'm just going to do the whole thing again. I have videos set up, and what I've done is I've done an in and an out, and I've identified the 10 seconds of video that I want, so I'm going to drag it into my timeline, and I'll do each one of them will be the same way, and I'll drag it to my timeline, and then the last one, and drag it into my timeline. So the first part of the video aspect of make those snapped up there, is I wanted 3 10-second video clips. These are 3 10-second video clips. So then the next part of this assignment is to take those video clips and add a graphic. I'm going to make them a little bigger so I can see them better, a little smaller because I want to get all of them on one screen here. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to start with is right here on this one, my first clip here. I need to get that cursor right over that a little bit. Now what I want to do is add a graphic, so I'm going to clip over here to the T for text. I'm going to click on it, and then when I put it there, it's going to give me the opportunity to type. So I'm going to type just the word river. And then the most important thing is, once you get that graphic typed like that, go back to your selection tool. So then you can work with it. You can size it or do whatever you want to do with it. And I just kind of move it around a little bit there. I'm going to come to my second one, and I'm going to go to the type tool again, and I'm going to type bridge. Go back to my selection tool so I can place that bridge where I want it. And then I'm going to go to the third location, and I am going to hit my selection tool, and I'm simply going to type pond. Back to my selection tool so I can place it and put it there. Alright, so now I've got all 3 of my graphics over each of my videos. What I'm going to do next is I am going to add effects. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cross dissolve to my videos. You guys are not having to do anything to your videos at this point, but it's a good practice too, and you might want to start using them at any point in time. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm using the slide transition, and I'm going to put the slide to the very front of each of my videos. I'm using the 3 different ones. Use everything you can. You need to see what they look like. So at some point in time, you may want some specific things that you're dealing with, and you'll go to those and you'll like them and you'll stay with them a lot. But until you get to that point, that's all you're going to do. There you go. I have 3 videos with 3 graphics, and when that's all said and done, it'll be exported, and this is what it's going to look like. Okay, it's going to play one more time. I'm going to walk one more time through. I added the 10-second video. I went to the type tool and typed river. I went back so I could keep it in place, and I added a graphic, a transition for that. I went to the text tool and typed bridge. Once I got that where I wanted it, I put my transition on that. And then on the last one, I went to the text tool and I typed pond. I could place that where I wanted it, and then I could go back and forth and get those things done. That's what I'm going to ask for you to do, and that's the final project, the next project you need to be working on. So this will be out for you to take a look at, and hopefully you guys can get started with this. If you're having problems getting B-roll, or you don't have B-roll, and you want to use some of the massive amounts of B-roll I have, let me know, and I'll make arrangements to get it to you.